You're listening to
Catholic Sprouts,
the daily podcast for Catholic kids that strives to plant seeds of faith. Hey there, Sprouts. Today is Thursday, September 20th, 2018. It is also the feast day of several Korean martyrs, including Father Andrew Kim Tae-gon and Paul Chung Hassan. This week on the Catholic Sprouts podcast, we have been talking about evangelization. First, we talked about our charge to evangelize our faith because it is the truth, and we love others and we want them to enjoy the truth as well. Next, we talked about the two ways that we are charged to evangelize. First, through actions, by showing our faith lived out. And next, by actually using words, and how it is so important that we understand our faith before we go out into the world and evangelize. Today, we are going to talk about how sometimes we are required to share our faith in dangerous or tricky situations. Now, chances are we won't be asked to share our faith in a way that will endanger our lives, but that is a real possibility for many people in this world. Today, we are celebrating the feast day of many brave, faithful Korean martyrs who lost their lives simply because they would not renounce their faith in Jesus Christ. Father Andrew Kim Tae-gon was the first priest to be ordained in Korea. He was born there and he knew how dangerous it was to become a Christian. His own father had been martyred before he was ordained. Several people he knew had lost their lives. Now, at this time in Korea, it was not allowed to be Christian because they thought it was an influence from a different country and they did not want that. But regardless, Father Andrew Kim Tae-gon felt a call to the priesthood. He studied, he was ordained, he practiced the priesthood, serving those that had also been converted to Christianity. But eventually he was found out and he was martyred. Now, it is a very, very brave thing to continue to share your faith when it can endanger your life or the life of those you love. When someone dies for their faith, they earn the title of a martyr. It is a rigorous process to become a saint, but when you die for your faith as a martyr, you can become a saint much more quickly because you have demonstrated your profound faith by not even protecting your own life. You love your faith so much. When Father Paul Tae-gon was killed for his faith, he offered us a few final words. These are his final words. He said, "My immortal life is on the point of beginning. Become Christians if you wish to be happy after death, because God has eternal chastisement for those who have refused to know him." What Father Paul Tae-gon is saying here is that he is excited to go to heaven and begin eternal life with Jesus Christ, and that when we refuse to believe in Jesus Christ, there are real consequences after this life. Now, here is my challenge for you today, Sprouts. I want you to think about these Korean martyrs, Father Andrew Kim Tae-gon and Paul Chung Hassan. They are real people in heaven, and we can pray to them and ask for strength in our own work of evangelization. I would like you to pray to them and beg them to ask God to give you the courage to share your faith, even when it's difficult, and maybe even when it's a little bit dangerous. That's it for Catholic Sprouts today. We'll be back tomorrow, but until then, continue to grow in your faith and truly sprout into the beautiful creation that God intended you to be. Just one more thing, Sprouts. If you would like to continue to learn about your amazing Catholic faith at home or in school, I encourage you to download and use a set of free Catholic coloring pages. There's one for each letter of the alphabet, and you'll find them at DoSmallThingsWithLove /coloring.